Breaking news, London police are investigating two separate incidents in London. Officers on the scene at London Bridge after witnesses say a van plows into pedestrians. A second incident at a nearby Borough market that included possible stabbings. And a third incident at Vauxhall now being ruled out as related. The tube there reopened. Prime Minister Theresa May says the attacks are being treated as a potential act of terrorism. But the security level so far has not been raised. We're going to go to our Ollie Barrett there. Ollie, what can you tell us?
Well, the latest is that we are hearing from the Metropolitan Police here in London that they are treating these two incidents as terrorism. We've had a statement just in from the Metropolitan Police saying that at 0:25 hours, which is about half an hour or so ago, they say the incidents at London Bridge and Borough Market were declared as terrorist incidents. Now, that gives you a sense of how quickly this investigation is moving and how quickly these events are unfolding, because just before that we'd had that statement from the Prime Minister Theresa May. She said, "I can confirm that the terrible incident in London is being treated as a potential act of terrorism." She also called it a fast-moving investigation and said she wanted to express her huge gratitude to the police and emergency services. The other crucial bit of information we've had from London's Metropolitan Police is they've taken to Twitter to ask people to stay away from the affected areas of London Bridge and Borough Market. And crucially, in that tweet, they have said that is so that the emergency services can deal with what they call ongoing incidents. So that would give you the sense that police don't feel at the moment that they can say that whatever has happened at London Bridge and Borough Market are necessarily over.
So, Bali, what about reports of any arrests right now?
We haven't had any confirmation on arrests from the police at this stage. We did hear early on suggestions from some eyewitnesses that perhaps the driver of the vehicle involved in the first incident at London Bridge had been detained in handcuffs, but no confirmation of that at all. There is not a huge amount of detail from the police beyond what we've already set out. They are trying, as they normally do in these situations, to stick to verified and confirmed information, and they are also urging people to do the same here in London. They are saying if you have footage that you filmed on your mobile phone, send it to the police. Don't share it on social media. Now, lots of video, lots of footage and pictures have already been shared online, and certainly I think we're going to see that continue. But the police being pretty circumspect at this stage about details. That third incident, which was at Vauxhall, which police at first were potentially linking to the first two. Police say that was actually a stabbing and not terrorist related, and I think that is why we've seen Vauxhall Station being reopened and taken off that list of potential terrorist acts.
So since we last saw you about 30 minutes ago, have you gotten a sense of how people there are reacting, maybe from Twitter or maybe hearing from friends?
Well, as ever, there is a great deal of shock, but unfortunately not a huge amount of surprise here in London. Of course, London knows that it is a target, and London has known for many years that it is on high alert. I think we are also hearing stories again of stoicism, of people trying to help each other. We've seen people taking to Twitter, to other social media platforms to say, "I'm nearby, I have a place you can come and be safe if you need help or any assistance in any way." So we're seeing Londoners coming together in that sense as well. But I think clearly there is also an emotion of fear and anxiety at this point, with the police not willing to say that these incidents are over or under control. So clearly even people who have been able to get away from the immediate areas around London Bridge and Borough Market don't necessarily feel like they are quite out of danger yet. So nervous times for Londoners as this incident continues to be investigated by police.
Okay, and so quickly, Ollie, do you feel like people there are feeling as if the police were prepared and had been anticipating something like this?
Yeah, two strands to that, I think. I think it's very clear that police were on the scene very quickly, have acted as they should have done, and have clearly been very well trained for an incident like this. We're hearing already lots of praise for the way the emergency services have reacted to the incident as it unfolded. That other question of whether they were prepared for this in any way, or whether intelligence services and these security agencies should have been prepared for this in any way, that will be a question for the coming days. And we know that Prime Minister Theresa May will chair shortly a Cobra emergency meeting. So we may get some sense from her in the coming hours of any further detail and that idea about the terror threat level to the UK as well, because of course it can't be raised unless police and security services feel that there is another imminent attack likely.
Ollie Barrett, thank you so much for your excellent reporting live in London. We have an eyewitness account from someone who was at London's Borough Market, which was very busy at the time of the reported stabbings. Let's listen in.
See the
People crazy, just they with the knife just push the people and kill it like they don't care about nothing.
You saw that?
Yeah, we was in front of them.
So how many people did you see?
I saw 3, but
Three
they
with
say
knives?
it's more than 3. I don't know really how many people. Just in front of us, they don't care about nothing, just going like this. They say that crazy or they are drugs, or I don't know.
Again, police first responded to reports that a vehicle hit pedestrians on London Bridge, and then police reported that there were stabbings at the Borough Market nearby. London police are tweeting a warning for people to run to safety or to take cover or to stay where they are.